Prior to the commission of the crime, when was the last time na he undergo a drug test? Point.
Sir, the last drug test for Police Major De Castro was January 11 of 2020.
Why I asked that question? Yung mga police mismo, meron ko mga video, naghihit-hit ng shabu. Karamihan yung sa mga drug enforcement. In fact, as high as Colonel, huling-huli sa video, nagsashabu.
Gusto po niya na masimulan na magawa ang examination ng drug test using hair follicles.
I'm Police Colonel Jacinto Malino, the Regional Chief of the CIDG-4A, and we are tasked in coordination with the Proper A in the conduct of the investigation, the case of missing person, Catherine Camilon. Next, please. Allow me to take you back, sir, to the date, time, and place of occurrence. The incident happened, or he was based on statement given to us. Catherine last left their house at around 6 p.m. of October 12, 2023 in Barangay Rilio Tui, Batangas, on board her driven metallic gray Nissan Juke with plate number NEI 2990. Next slide. As to the profile of the missing person, Catherine Manguera Camilon, shown are the personal details of the victim, one of which he was crowned as the grand winner of Binibining Batangas Quarantine in Batangas City in 2020, and at the same time, she was also a freelance writer at Balisong Channel, an online broadcast based in Batangas Province. As to the profile of the suspects, Police Major Alan De Castro, who is already dismissed from the service, also a resident of Barangay Tuyon-Tuyon in Tui, Batangas, isang locality lang po sila, and he's a former deputy of the Provincial Drug Enforcement Unit of Batangas Police Provincial Office. Next. Another suspect.
Sorry, Drug Enforcement Unit.
Drug Enforcement
Thank
Unit.
you. Proceed po. Sorry.
Yes, sir. The second suspect is Mr. Jeffrey Magpantay, alias Jepoy. He is the known driver, personal driver of Alan Magpantay.
Civilian.
Yes, sir. Civilian, sir. Next slide. Okay. As to the witnesses, we have invited several witnesses. Firstly, the family members of the family of the Camilon, Mrs. Rosario Camilon, Ching Ching Camilon, his friend, also a former beauty pageant contestant, Miss Vanessa Baracchio, and several witnesses. For our action stage.
May dalawang, sinabi na may dalawang, apat sila lahat kasi dapat ang suspect, di ba? May dalawang unidentified?
Tatlo, sir.
Tatlo pa?
Tatlo, sir. Tatlo sila, sir. Alan De Castro, Major Jepoy Magpantay, and one unidentified.
One unidentified?
Yes, sir.
Hindi nyo na-identify?
Hindi pa, sir. Hindi pa, sir.
Hindi pa?
Yes, sir. On October 31, we also posted, nanawagan po kami through social media, and that of Proper A, sir, posting of missing person. We encourage the citizens of Calabarzon to help us for any information that may
Mr. Chair,
aid us.
excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Gaano pa ako kahaba itong presentation nyo kasi gigil na ako magtanong eh. Would that take another 10-15 minutes?
Maybe less, sir. Bilisan ko na lang, sir.
Sige, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I'll just
Diretso ka na lang, Jack, sa kwan.
Mr. Chair, ito na po.
Yes.
Alam ko naman yung ginawa nyo at alam ko rin yung hindi nyo ginawa.
Yes, sir.
Number one question. Drug Enforcement Unit yung naka-assigned. Siguro ito sa NAPOLCOM, sa hiring process, sa hierarchy ng PNP. So, yung mga naka-assign sa anti-drugs unit, wala ba kayong ginagawang regular na drug test sa mga operatiba ninyo, lifestyle check to make sure na sila ay hindi napasok doon sa binabantayan nila o doon sa kanilang trabaho, hindi na sila mismo ang gumagawa ng kalokohan? Tulad nitong si Major De Castro. So nag-una, kayo hubay may ginawang regular drug test dito sa taon to? Sir?
Your Honor, based on the records of PRO 4A, we are almost 100% complete doon sa drug testing activity na ginagawa ng
Okay, when was the last time you did a drug test to this guy, Major De Castro? On record.
If you will allow me, Your Honor, I will submit the record regarding
Yeah,
the
kasi,
drug
sir,
testing
okay.
of
Prior to
Major
the
De
commission
Castro.
of the crime, when was the last time na he undergo a drug test? Not only Major De Castro, but all the members of his unit.
May I request the Chief of the Crime Lab of 4A to please answer the question? Sila po sir ang nagkakandak po sir ng drug test.
Sige po.
Yes. Right.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, direct to the point.
Sir, the last drug test for Police Major De Castro was January 11 of 2023 from Batangas.
January 11, 2023.
Yes, sir.
And prior to that,
That was for the year 2023, sir.
so you do this annually
Yes, sir.
as opposed to dapat quarterly?
The 25% po, sir, ng buong strength po, dapat ma-drug test po sila.
Kasi Mr. Chair, why I asked that question? Maraming beses na sa aking programa, even the times yung T3, Wanted sa radyo, na kung saan yung mga pulis mismo, meron ko mga video, naghihit ng shabu. Nababalitaan natin yan. Karamihan yung sa mga drug enforcement. In fact, as high as Colonel, huling-huli sa video, nagsashabu. So dapat, meron tayong hindi lang yearly, dapat quarterly and properly supervised. Baka naman yung ihi na binibigay niya, baka tinitimbrahan, oy, bukas magda-drug test ka natural, hindi magda-drugs ng tao. Kasi alam na, he knows better. Hindi siya magda-drugs. Dapat random. At dapat hindi taga-unit ninyo ang gagawa. Dapat from outside. Independent. And then binabantay niya pag-ihi niya. Nasusunod ba yung ganung procedure, Colonel?
Yes, sir. For the information of everyone, meron pong procedures ang forensic group, yung crime laboratory dati, to conduct drug testing annually. So tama sir yung sabi ni RD, 100% po ang aming drug testing. As a matter of fact, sir, our regional director, Police Brigadier General Kenneth Lucas, also conducted
Nandun na po ako, sir, annually. Ang suggestion ko, dapat
yes, sir.
pag sa Drug Enforcement Unit, quarterly and properly supervised, can we ask the NAPOLCOM people who are present to make it mandatory at random? Wag po yung, kasi alam ko naman na sinasabihan sila, oy, magkakaroon ng drug test mamaya. Natural, si police mag-absent. Hindi siya magda-drugs. Two days siya maglilib. After 2 days, clear na yung ihi niya. Or kung minsan, gagamitin niya yung ihi ng kanyang kasamahan. Urine, di ba? Urine lang yan.
Yung paggamit ng ibang ihi, malabo mangyari yan ngayon dahil yung meron talaga nagbantayan doon sa CR habang umiihi sila.
Okay.
Di binabantayan talaga yun ng
And may I suggest, Mr. Chair, kasi yung sa shabu, huwag ka lang gumamit ng ilang araw, burado na yung, clean na yung ihi mo. Why not we use hair follicle test? Can we do that? Kasi pag hair follicle, alam ko, Mr. Chair, buwan months, matitration.
Ano bang pinaka-technology na alam nyo sa crime lab na mas mabigat pa kaysa mas accurate kaysa
Sir, currently, we are doing the drug testing using the urine because of the mass number of personnel that to be conducted. But we will further look for that.
So what's available sa crime lab aside sa anong available test ninyo for
for a while,
drug test? Oh.
for a while, sir.
Ah.
May I talk with the chemist?
Mga hari-hari nyo sa crime lab dyan.
Chair,
Yes.
hindi nyo narinig yung hair follicle test? Ignorante po kayo doon sa technology na yan? Hair
Sir.
follicle test?
Sir,
Have you heard of
actually,
it,
sir, may I ask my
Oh,
chemist
come
here?
on. Forensic po kayo, sir. Hindi nyo alam. Have you heard of hair follicle test?
Yes, sir, we have, sir.
Okay. Kaya nga, kung narinig nyo yan, wala ba kayong ganong technology sa PNP na hair follicle ang itetest nyo, especially sa mga operatibo natin na nag-handle ng mga sensitive positions, tulad nitong Drug Enforcement Unit?
Sinong taga hire sa'yo sa crime lab na may alam about hair follicle test? Available ba yan na technology sa crime lab natin? No?
No, sir, actually. But
No. Pero you are aware of that particular technology?
yes, sir, I'm just looking for our chemist just to explain how the hair strands are used for drug testing, sir.
Okay, sige,
We
Mr.
have,
Chair, nahirapan sila.
Police
Sige.
Major Rosales, our chemist.
Saan,
Okay.
saan siya? Pakibilis.
Meron kayong ganong technology po? Kung wala, it's about time siguro the PNP should acquire that kind of technology. Sa ngayon, ang pagkakalam ko, Mr. Chair, pinapadala ata sa abroad kasi we don't have that technology yet. Ang pagkakaalam ko po. Pero why don't we acquire that kind of technology? Bigyan natin sa NBI, bigyan natin sa PNP, bigyan natin sa PDEA para makatulong sa ating mga taga-law enforcement, di ba? Sa proseso ng pag-identify ng mga gumagamit ng drugs. Kasi alam ko hair follicle test, it goes back up to 3 or even 6 months.
Alam mo yan?
If I may present Police Major Rosales, our chemist of Forensic Group, sir. RFU 4A.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Police Major Joanne Rosales, forensic chemist presently assigned at Rizal Provincial Forensic Unit in Taytay, Rizal. At present, Your Honor, hindi pa po ginagawa sa PNP Forensic Group ang hair follicle examination, but our good director gusto po niya na masimulan na magawa ang examination ng drug test using hair follicles. In fact po, meron na pong, pino-formulate na po yung procedure na pwede nating sundan para unti-unti pong masimulan na magkaroon ng hair follicle examination.
Meron na kayo available technology dyan?
Sa ngayon po, procedure po yung inaayos and yung sistema kung paano po siya gagawin. Pero eventually po, meron naman pong mga machine na pwedeng gamitin para po sa test na yun.
So, Mr. Chair, we have that technology. Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Very sure.
Yes, sir.
So, kung meron tayong ganung technology, thank you very much. Dapat pati NBI magkaroon, PDEA. So, that's one way na to determine kung yung ating mga operatiba ay matitino pa rin, especially mga naka-assign sa Drug Enforcement Unit.